Alright. Hello everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome to round 15 of Division 2 in Formula V in Saudi Arabia. And it's live! We're heading into the second last race of the season. Can Toxin secure the championship win in this race, or can Gleeman take it to Abu Dhabi? We will find out after this race. We're still waiting on a few more drivers to join. Oh, wait. All the drivers just went into spectator. Uh, 13 people today. I'm pretty sure you meant to have 16. I don't know. We're missing a few people. I'm sure they can join mid-qualifying. But here we are, Saudi Arabia, brand new track. So brand new, it's not even built in real life yet. Very fast, very tricky, I guess. From personal experience, I can say that anyways. Obviously, Jamie is in here today with me. I'm on my own. But yeah, here we are. Just turn on all these settings. Alright, so now we await the first car to come out of the pits. Toxin on the wets. Okay. Well, we have our first car out. Who is that? Oh, it's a Mac Meower, I think. Oh, and his teammate, I think. Verify, yes. On the wets as well. Toxin also on wets. So we have 3 drivers out on track. Yeah, let's look at the championship standings. Well, yeah, Toxin still leading the championship. By quite a few points. 32 points gap between the two Carlin drivers, which means Gleaming, to stay in this contention, he would need Toxin to finish outside of the points, and he himself would have to win this race. He is also out on the track, also on wets. It seems everyone is on wets, except for Mac Meower and Aiden. Aiden making his debut. He got signed by Dams after both their drivers left. Arise and Jota is king. The track is getting very busy. Yellow flag, is there what's going on here? That Toxin going very slowly. Let's see then, Verify is on wets. But McMahon, he's gonna set us off here, he's on softs. He's on a lap. Let's watch on board with him through sector 1. very tricky sector. Yeah, it's a very tricky sector 1 here. Especially with dirty air. A lot of lifting in these F2 cars. Oh, but he invalidates. Aiden then gets through sector 1 very cleanly. Very nicely done. And he's on the power down one of many straights around this track. Oh, he actually has a damaged wing, I just noticed. He's missing his front right end plate. Well, verify. He's on wets. Final flame on the lap. Oh! Loses the rear end there. But he hasn't invalidated. He keeps it going. And now down the DRS and this straight. I don't know what straight that is. There's quite a few of them. Around this lovely bend. Looks like a very decent lap so far. Let's finish out the lap with Aiden if he puts it in, or is he gonna pit? He's gonna be the first one to set a lap today. Gets on the power. Oh, but he pits. Verify is going to set a lap on wet tires, so 157. McMahon on softs. He's on another lap. Ooh. Oh, he nearly spins. And Young Shots goes fastest. Oh, Jersel had to cut the corner. He must have had some issues there. Gleaming pits. Josh Tomo has also invalidated. McMeower then, let's see him. Oh yeah, but he went wide there. It's every time you can't afford to go wide there on that exit. Always results in a lap being deleted. Yellow flags. Oh, it's for Jersel who's in the wall. What's happened here? He's on wet tires. I'm assuming he must have spun. How's his wing looking? Looks fine. Yeah, he'll be grand. Josh Tomo low on fuel and he's invalidated. Obscure also on wets. Yeah, am I expecting to see any laps? Yeah. Moose is on an out lap. He's going to start his lap soon, actually. Oh, that was very clean from Shots. I wonder if he's gonna pit or is he on another timed lap. Fun fact, this track only has 7 braking zones in an F1 car, but we're in F2 cars today, so there should be a lot more braking. I'm surprised teams aren't opting for, slipstreaming their teammates, considering the nature of this track. And Young Shots goes even quicker, so he has set that lap. Let's see Moose, he's on a lap. The HWA driver, who I believe is confirmed to stay with the team for next season. So far, a clean first sector. Close to the apex, nicely done. And out in the power. This looks like a very decent lap. No, very little to no mistakes from Moose. Oh, he misses the apex completely. I'll lose him a couple of tenths because it drags on down this back straight, opens up his DRS. And into probably the heaviest braking zone, or one of the heavier ones. That little hairpin. And now down the main straight. What will it be? Oh, it's not going to be quicker than Young Shots. It's a 1:42.4, but it's in P2. Final flame on the lap then. Let's see this. Him and Aiden not both on laps right now. Yellow flags in sector 2. I think that's Young Shots out of fuel. Oh, more yellow flags. I'm expecting more times to be set towards the end of the session, since the drivers only have one set of soft tyre. So some drivers are opting to put in the quickest lap towards the end of the session, you know, after the track's evolved a bit. The final flame is flying here. Let's see. Oh, it's your cell lets him by. Let's see what his middle sector is looking like. It's a 17.6 in the middle sector. Very clean. This will be a. Will this be enough for a provisional pole? I say provisional. Only 3 people have set a time so far. But he heads into the final corner. There's a bit of a mix-up going on here with a few cars. Will he be able... Oh, I think he's going to get a tow from the HWA. That'll help him. This would be a good lap. Oh, it's not enough to beat Young Shots. It puts him P2. 140.9. Aiden then. Oh, he pits. Does he have... Yeah, he has damage again on that front left end plate. Must have clipped it somewhere. Duracell then. And he's on softs. Again, finally we're gonna get some quicker laps in. Let's see. From what I've heard, Duracell hasn't practiced a lot around this track, so he's not very confident. So I think a top 5 result for him should be reasonable. Oh, a little wobble there. Yeah, very hard through this section. This is probably the hardest section of the track. But he made it through. No invalidations. Very clean through that corner. He's pushing that MP car right to the limit. But can he beat his teammate? They are both leaving MP at the end of the season. We don't know where to. We know that Dylan Gaming and Miles will be the replacements. We know Gleaming and Toxin, both Carlin drivers, are moving up to Division 1. Gleaming's being promoted up to Red Bull, and Toxin's moving back to his old team, Alpine, back then known as Renault. So here he is then, he's in the final corner here, and then get on the power, a little wobble. DRS open, what will it be? It won't be quicker than his teammate. Oh, and it's slower than Final Flame. It's a 141.2. P3 for now, ahead of Moose. Let's see McMahon on a lap then. Oh, he gets a bit of a tow there. I think Toxin is on a lap. Let's watch Toxin here, the championship leader. Yeah. If he just secures a top... But if he just outscores Gleaming, he's won the Drivers' Championship. So, there's not really much pressure on him. It's his championship to lose right now. It's... Gleaming has it all to do now. I think that's a purple sector 1, yeah, sector 1. He is flying here in that Carlin. Oh, right on the limit. Grazing that Pirelli wall. It's Purple middle sector. There's a very good looking lap. As long as he doesn't invalidate, he should be good. Will it be enough to beat his former teammate though? As he heads down into the final turn. Hard on the brakes. And accelerate on the exit. DRS open. Duracell improves his lap and he just goes milliseconds behind Young Shots. Meanwhile, Toxin goes quickest by over a second. That is, well, that just goes to show why he's the championship leader. A 139.6, but can his teammate match him? The pressure's definitely on him now. Mama Zelda meanwhile goes quickest, 39.4 from the Prima driver. We don't know where he's going next season. He won last week's race. I personally interviewed him and he said he hasn't received an offer yet. So if any team principal's watching this race, and you know, someone might pick him up. Meanwhile, Gleaming back to him. Yeah, he's at that final sector now. This is it. Yeah, he's going to need a mega lap here to get up there with Mama Zelda and Toxin. That was a very clean final turn. Let's see this actually. He goes across the line. Oh, P3. Oh, what a gap. Less than a tenth between the two teammates. He goes P3 behind Toxin. Meanwhile, oh, Aiden sets the lap, goes P7 with a 141.5. Josh Tomo, he's on a lap. Oh, but he invalidates. That's a shame for him. I think Gleaming's pushing here. Yeah, he's on another lap. And he hasn't... Oh, but he backs off, Oh, he was 2/10 up according to the timings. But he's backed off. Duracell, he's also invalidated. Don't know if he's on an outlap. He's low on fuel. Is Aiden on another lap? Yeah, it looks like... Oh, he's pushed it too hard and he's gone into the wall. And that's his front left end plate gone off again. Third time this session. That's not ideal for his debut in Division 2. Maybe getting used to the F2 car. It's not easy. Verify. He's starting his lap. His first genuine lap. He's on the softs. His teammate just out of him in P9. Oh, yellow flag. Someone's going slowly. Young Shots there on his outlap. We also have to keep in mind there's a fight for Constructors Championship as well. Carlin against MP. And Mama Zelda is certainly getting involved. You know, ruining the fun for both MP and Carlin. Currently P1 for him. For a while now, he's had no teammate. He's been on his own. So, to me, I think he's doing a great job. Since he's the only Prima out there. You know, back to Verify though, he is flying here. Where could this lap put him? Very nice, doesn't go over the curb. Josh Tom is also on a lap here. But let's finish out this lap with Verify. Let's see it into the line. This is not a bad lap for Verify. It's a... It puts in P4, 140.6. Splits Carlin and MP. So that's not great for the MP duo. Moose on the lap. So my internet's starting to act up a little bit, but I think we're okay. Maybe it's because Moose is from Mexico, the other side of the globe. As Josh Thomas goes P4, just ahead of Verify. Oliveira's been disqualified from the session. Oh no, what's happened here? We've seen this happen to drivers in the past. I think he was going slowly on the pit exit, maybe letting cars by, and he's been disqualified. Meanwhile, Toxin zooms by. Oh, he's on his lap, but he backs off. Maybe that AI car of Oliveira gone his way. No one on proper laps, except for Moose, who's just up. Don't know if he will improve. He's in P10. His best finish this season in Singapore, he got P4, just outside the podium. Oh, but he's made a mistake. He's gone really wide. He might start another lap though and gets... No, he's gonna pit. Well, Gleaming. He's on a lap now. The top 5, all of them, are either on a lap or on an in lap. Oh, except for Verify, he's now pit. I see Gleaming sector one time as that is an MP going slowly. I think it's just on his out lap. Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, the current provisional pole sitter's on a lap. "13 people watching the live stream. Hello, everyone. Listen to the engine roar under that little tunnel. This looks like a very good lap from Mazelda. I think he's going to extend his gap to Toxin. This looks like a very good lap. What will it be? There's no improvement, but Obscure behind him. He goes up to P2 with the smallest of margins splitting him and Mama Zelda. So no change here. Once again, like it's been all season, F2 qualifying is very close. A couple of thousandths decide the pole sitter from P5 in some cases. This time it's looking like a battle between Toxin, Gleaming, Mama Zelda and Obscure. I mean, let's hope the two MP boys can get involved, and Josh come on Verify as well. Make for a very exciting race. Aiden on a lap here. He's down in P10. Oh, it's not gonna be a great lap. He's way down this time. Final flame, meanwhile, he's 3/10 up. A little bit of traffic ahead, and he invalidates Youngshot's then on a lap. He's 2/10 up, I think. Let's see, he's down in P7. Yeah, he's just under 2/10 up on his time. That will put him around P6. Maybe he can push for P5. Oh, but he invalidates as well. So many invalidations this race. This qualifying session, sorry. Obscure going slowly. Aiden is on another lap. Does he have enough fuel to complete this lap? McNair's on a lap. He's just started. He's in sector 1. Oh, he goes very wide. I invalid this as well. Fair final lap. Just starting it here. Heads into turn 1. Not sure how long's left in this session. Can't tell how long's left with the constant yellow flags. Yeah, 6 minutes. We have around 6 minutes left, so these will be the deciding laps. If I can definitely push for a P4 or higher. We've seen him finish on the podium before this season. He's confirmed to drive for Haas in Division 1 next season. He's getting promoted. Oh, you might have lost a bit of time there. Let's see it on this back straight. DRS open. And on the power, what will this be? Will there be any improvement? Oh no, there won't. He pits. Talks it on a lap. He invalidates. He definitely invalidated it. What? How is he not invalidated it? I don't know if it was my lag, but I'm pretty sure he went off the track. Oh, we'll stick with him then. Oh, he gets dirty air and he's hit the wall. Oh, he's really struggling. He's scraping the wall there. He's getting all the dirty air from McMahon. Oh! Just a bit of lag there. But he's struggling. Zelda then starting his lap. Hoping to secure pole position. He has shown great qualifying form. Oh, but he's invalidated as well. Toxin pits. Gleaming, he's invalidated. Josh Tunnel, same with him. Same with Young Shots. Duracell then, let's watch him. He's down in P8. It's probably one of his worst qualifying performances yet. Unless he improves here. Which he definitely is capable of. Oh, he's down by 6/10 on his previous Sector 1 time. Obscure is on a lap. He's hunting his first ever pole position in Division 2, I think. This might be the moment to get it. Under 3 minutes left in this session. He's just down on his lap time. He needs to improve by the smallest bit to beat Mama Zelda. So yeah, the Swedish driver on pole right now. Oh, Obscure's backed off here. Is he gonna go for another lap? He has backed off. Gleaming is on a lap. Oh, but Aiden's in his way and it's an AI. Oh, and they've hit. That might be a penalty. Oh no, that will be a report coming. He was in AI mode. Josh Tomo gets past. Is there any penalties for that? Surely the game has to penalise Aiden for that. Yeah, Aiden's back now, but that's gonna be a penalty. Let's check out the race director actually. A lot of track invalidations. No penalty. And that's not good for Gleaming. Who, yeah, he doesn't have long left. He needs to get into the garage. Don't know if he definitely needs a new front wing. Then get back out again. I don't know if he has enough time for that. Everyone here invalidating as well. Toxin's on an out lap. He actually starts his lap now. Let's see this. Everyone else is crumbling under pressure. Can Toxin snatch pole here? Oh no, he's invalidated. 30 seconds left. This is it. Final bit of qualifying. Who's gonna start a new lap in time? It won't be on Zelda, and it won't be Obscure. I think Verify's the only one who is on a lap here. Unless he pulls off an incredible lap, the Mamazella will be on pole. Let's watch this final lap then with Verify. Qualifying is over. Let's see by how many tenths has he improved here. Oh, he's invalidated. He's invalidated. Oh, it's such a shame. I think that's qualifying over then. Yeah, no one's on the lap. Well, that's it then. Mama Zelda from Obscure. Now the two Carlin drivers locking out the second row, followed by Josh Tomo and Verify. The fourth row goes to the two MP drivers, P9 Final Flame, P10 Aiden on his debut, Moose in P11 ahead of McMiara. Oliveira disqualifying, he'll start from the back of the grid. Not sure that's Mazola's first ever pole position. So here are the results, and it's a sweet on pole on Zelda. P2 goes to Obscure, Toxin P3, Gleeman P4, Josh Tomo P5, the three British drivers, and Verify, the fourth one. Young Shots, he's another one, isn't he? That's 5. Duracell in P8, Final Flame P9, Aiden P10, Moose P11, McMiara P12, and Oliveira will start from the back of the grid. What can he pull off? Start from the back. Let's see then. Can Gleaming still keep this championship fight alive as we head into the feature race? Now as we wait, drivers selecting their strategies. As we get the formation lap underway here. Zelda will lead us away, the Prema driver. Yeah, 14 laps around the streets of Jeddah under the floodlights. Oh, and McNair has been disqualified from the formation lap. Oliveira going slowly there. Very, very tactical. Front runner's tyres will cool down. You've seen it happen before. Oh, this is also a lot of what's happened there? 5 drivers or 4 drivers just got disqualified out of nowhere. Must have been a big collision. So yeah, no warm tires for them. Duracell is complaining here. I'm trying to understand. His screen shut off. Oh no. It's the worst thing it could ever probably happen to you while sim racing. Yeah, and he drove into the back of his teammate. Not ideal. The Williams camp, MP camp, will not be happy. It's already not looking great. So in P7, P8, Carlin P. Let's look at the. I'll look at the constructor standings here. There's a fairly sizable gap, but I could easily change it with one race. 49 points. You never know. What double DNF for MP and Carlin 1-2, and I could be right back into this. So still to play for in both championships. But yeah, the other championship, the focus is on Gleaming. What can he do? He's starting behind his teammate as well. He needs to win this race. Toxin needs to finish P7 or lower. Yeah, it's a big task. Big task for him, as we're waiting for the final few drivers to form up on the grid, as we're gonna get this race underway. This will be my first time ever commentating a race around Jeddah. I've only put in my first few laps around this track yesterday, so not sure what to expect, what the racing is like. But here we are then, as the grid's all mixed up, and we go to 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go. And the Prema leads from Obscure. As there's a car stalling at the back and they get moves. Obscure defends from the 2 Carlins. Oh, they're going side by side. Oh, Toxin defends. Gleaming tries to go around the outside. Toxin really pushes him into the wall, and that makes him very vulnerable to attack from Josh Tomo, as he's right up behind him. He stays put in P5. Swabble of cars coming in through this very tight section. Both MPs here are battling, as Duracell gets ahead of his teammate. Gleaming right behind his teammate Toxin here. Almost held that lead still. Very good start for him. He defends from Obscure. Behind, look at Josh Tomo here, being put under pressure from Verify. Behind, oh, I think there's a spinner. No, they're going side by side here. Oh, and they make contact. It's so close. Moose is watching this, licking his lips. Where can he make a move? Let's go back to the top though. It's still very close. Toxin keeping touch. Oh, there's the first penalty. 3 seconds for McMauer. As Obscure, he's on the back of Zelda. He's gonna try and go for the race lead. Oh, he made contact and he's off. Oh, Toxin just avoids. Oh, there's a big. Has he collected anyone? I don't think he has. Okay. We keep going. And now Toxin's looking for P1. And Gleaming's in the distance as well. Oh, this is very close. Carlin are swarming the Prema driver, who is on his own. He has no help. But I'm sure Gleeman won't be friendly towards his teammate. Look at this, they're going to make it 3 wide. Into turn 1. And Gleeman gets the lead of the race. As Tuxen, he gets out of Mama Zelda, but Gleeman takes the lead crucially. This changes the complexion of the race completely. Duracell, oh, he's off! There's a big crash! Oh, there's a massive crash with Final Flame. Oh, no. Oh, now he has to perform a 5-point turn or so. He gets a 5-second penalty for colliding. As, oh, the two teammates are going side by side. Gleaming, he tries to keep his nose in. He takes the tighter line. I think the tighter line might have paid off. Oh, no, it hasn't. But he's going to get the toe. He can't make a move into here, though. It's so close. Tuxen gets a penalty. Gleaming's putting him under pressure. Can he make a move? McMahon with another penalty. Duracell has 5 seconds. Oh, Gleaming tries to go for it. Unable to make the move. Oh, now he's vulnerable. Oh, he's hit the wall, I think. He swerved there. His end play looks fine, but Tuxen's pulling away. Behind, meanwhile, look at this, how close it is here. Oliveira's already up in P6, down from last place. Very good start for him. Let's look at position changes as DRS is enabled. Oh, a bit of defending here from Gleeman. Gleeman and Tuxen both making up 2 positions behind Josh Tomo and Oliveira. Josh Tomo getting ahead of Oliveira. Mama Zelda still on the back of Gleaming. Oh, Duracell with a 3-second penalty. It's not a great race for Duracell already. He's down in P11 with, I think, wing damage from that incident earlier. His teammate is having to defend MP's title hopes here on his own. He's in P5. That's Mama Zelda. Oh, there's a crash behind. I think it's Final Flame. Oh, he's off again. Back up top then, the Prema still putting the Carlin driver Gleaming under pressure. Tuxen's already pulled away by a second here. Meanwhile behind, Oliveira. Oh, I think he's going to get the move done here. He's going to try and go down that inside. Not on the outside. Oh, there's just no room to make the move. Meanwhile, over here, Mama Zelda, he's going to have DRS. He should be able to get this move done easily. Let's see, tries to go around the outside. It's very close. Gleaming defends quite well. But Mama Zelda gets a tighter line. I think he should get this move done. He does have DRS. Josh Tomo, meanwhile, in the braking zone, gets out of Mama Zelda. Mama Zelda here on Gleaming. Talks with the fastest lap. Gleaming's down to P3. Oh, and he gets his first penalty of the night. It's going from bad to worse for Gleaming. Championship hopes are slipping away. Josh Tomo then on the back of Oliveira. I'm sure we'll be seeing these two battle a lot today. Meanwhile, Young Shots and Verify. So far a very calm, controlled race for both of them. Further behind we have a few more battles. Moose on McMeower. Oh, he lifts. He doesn't go for the move into here. Back to these two. He's sticking right behind Oliveira, trying to put him under pressure, but Oliveira doesn't crack. Oh, but he did there a bit. He did get a bit of wheel spin. And he's going to be very vulnerable now. So we got a nice heli cam of the beautiful circuit, actually, visually. It's very pleasing. Look at them go side by side. Oh, and he goes around the outside. What a move from Josh Tomo. Puts him up into P6. Oh, Bolivar's gonna switch him back. Some great racing. And he's back up into P6. Duracell in behind gets ahead of Moose. But, yeah, very beautiful circuit and some great battling so far. Meanwhile, Mama Zelda, he does set the fastest lap, but here comes Gleaming with DRS. He sends it down the inside, and now he has to chase after Toxin. This isn't over, there's still plenty of laps to go. 1.3 the gap is, he needs to close up. Battling Mama Zelda definitely doesn't help though. He needs to pull away from him somehow. Duracell meanwhile, I think he has wing damage. Yeah, he does. He has a missing end plate, but yet he's still able to keep up with the other drivers here. He's putting McLaren under a lot of pressure. Zelda back up here though. He's gonna try and get a move on Gleaming, and he does. They go side by side. Oh, and he gets ahead of Gleaming around the outside. Very cambered turn. And he's up into P2, and he's 1.8 behind Toxin. As it stands, Mama Zelda's leading the race with Toxin's penalties. Duracell gets ahead of TSM, so he's carrying 2 points. Oh, but he's made a bit of a mistake there. That'll make him very vulnerable. Oh, let's touch Gleaming. He's going back at Mama Zelda again. Oh, they make contact. Oh, he pushes Zelda wide, and they're going side by side at it again. Look how much time they've lost to Toxin. 2.5 seconds. The gap was 1.4 like a moment ago. But yeah, some great battling. Oh, a bit of a mistake there from Gleaming, I think. Mama Zelda's going to be around the back of him. Oh, a lot of lag there. Apologies for that, but I think he's going to go down the inside. Oh, Gleaming tries to defend, and he does very well, actually, to hold that position. Zelda sticking with him though. Behind behind Oliveira again. Oh, he's made a big mistake there. Does he have damage? Aiden's right behind him now. 1 second. Oh, he definitely has damage. Look how he's struggling through these corners. Aiden's only gaining on him. We get a better camera angle to tell. Well, he might not have visual damage, but I'm sure he's feeling something in that cockpit right now. Back up to the leaders while Zelda's still behind Gleaming. These two are gonna probably be going at it all evening. Meanwhile, behind, Josh Tummel has fallen down to P8. I think he made a mistake. He's missing an end plate now. He must have hit the wall. Aiden up into P7 on his debut in Division 2. 1.7 out of gap to Oliveira. He's had a bit of a breathing room now. Meanwhile, Mama Zelda. Oh, he switchbacks Gleaming here. Can't quite get the drive on him, but he will have DRS now. Toxin sets a fast lap. They're going wheel to wheel down the straight. And he's ahead. Or is Gleaming going to brake later? Oh, Gleaming tries it. Oh, Gleaming tried to stick his nose in there, but he can't. Josh Tummel pits for repairs, I'm assuming. That brings up Duracell to P8. This is still very close. A few more pit stops. McNamara in the pits as well. What tyres are they? I'm assuming they're going to go into the mediums. Yeah, oh, Obscure, actually. We forgot, he's pit on lap 1. He did have that little spin back then, we remember. He was up here with Mama Zelda and Gleaming. Toxin narrowly avoided him. That could have changed the championship completely if Toxin hit him or something. Behind though. Oh, on the pit lane exit. Hello. The two Charus get past Obscure. He will not be happy. He just wasn't quick enough, and the massive undercut hasn't quite paid off. He's behind, yeah, the two Charus drivers. Josh Tummel being promoted to Alfa Romeo for next season. Obscure gets a penalty, as we saw there. Yeah, he went very wide. Meanwhile, Toxin controlling this race. He's in P1. 3.9 gap ahead of Mama Zelda. Gleaming still just about keeping in touch with Mama Zelda here. We see any pit stops being made? No, neither drives. Toxin speeds in the pit lane, and that's just changed the race completely. Oh. Meanwhile, Gleaming, he's still on Mama Zelda. Let's see where this pit stop puts Toxin then. He goes on to another. Oh no, what? Well, that was weird, but he's on a medium set. He's on softs, he is on mediums. Young Shot's also in the pits, in the distance. Jersel comes out ahead of Toxin. Oh, I see. Oh, Jersel gets a penalty as well. Oh! Toxin drifting there on the pit lane exit, cold tires. He's just ahead of Moose, 2 seconds ahead of Moose actually. And yeah, behind Duracell. Meanwhile, behind there's a bit of a fight going on. A massive train. And McMeower, is he going to send it on Obscure? Obscure's going to go on Josh Tomo. No, he's not. He backs off. All drivers very respectful of each other. We like to see that. Final Flame with a little corner cut. Gets a 3-second penalty. Great battling here. Meanwhile, though, for P1, Gleaming. Is he going to send it into here? Oh, he's pushed Mama Zelda really wide. That is Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen-esque from Brazil. Josh Tomo with a penalty. And they're still going side by side. At this rate, Toxin's going to come out comfortably in P1, even with that extra 5-second penalty. Oliveira making up 9 positions, but obviously that's going to change after the pit stops. I think Gleaming's going to pit here. Yeah, he does. Mama Zelda decides, you know what? He's in cleaner, he might as well stay out. Final Flame still on the back of McMeower. It's just for nothing right now. They're both outside the points. Both have massive gaps. Aiden's in P2 in his first ever race. Hasn't pit yet, obviously. But it's always very nice to see, you know, you're running really high in the race, P2. Toxin's already up into P3. He does have 8 seconds of penalties. Moose running in P4. A safety car could always change everything, you never know. As we're on lap 9 out of 14 here. Verify then. Is he going to come out of Oliveira? Oh, and it's very close. He had to brake there to not hit Young Shots, actually. That's not Oliveira, that's Young Shots. The MP driver gets ahead of Verify. Actually, he jumps him there. I'm pretty sure he's behind him. He was. He's jumped him in the by making the undercut. Very smart play there from the MP engineers. I'm sure Verify will not be happy with that strategy call from his team. Josh Tomo pushing Obscure through these corners. Very hard to follow another car, but Josh Tomo just about making it work. And he will have DRS. And is he close enough to make this move? Unless he sends it, which he doesn't, no. But Josh Tomo is looking mighty quick. He was up in P6, remember. He made a mistake somewhere, though. Had to repair his wing, and he's down in P10 now. Back to Verify, he's still behind the Young Shots. It feels like Verify is the quicker driver on track, but obviously Young Shots' strategy put him ahead. Young Shots working smarter, not harder. Meanwhile, Zelda is in the pits, so Aiden leads the race. When is he going to pit? No bother. He's leading this race now. And yeah, Toxin inherits P1 again. Well, no he doesn't. He inherits P2 because Aiden's still leading. Moose, is he gonna come ahead of Mama Zelda? Oh, very close, but Mama Zelda's ahead. Oh, there's yellow flags. Oh, as Verify gets out of Young Shots, but Duracell. Oh, he has damage. Oh no. Oh, what's happened to Gleaming? How is he in P8? Has Gleaming had a moment? Somewhere. So what's happened to Gleaming is Young Shots gets a penalty now. Oh, what has happened? I think that's the championship completely settled now. So not sure what happened to Gleaming. Sure, Cell with a broken wing. Gleaming's on the back of Oliveira, but yeah, fighting for P7. It's not ideal. Young shots on the back of Verify as well. Mama Zelda 5 gap to Toxin. As it stands, Mama Zelda will win this race when Aiden pits. There's a retirement in the pits, so Final Flame retires in the pits. He's had enough. He's gonna head into the final race in Abu Dhabi with a DNF in Saudi Arabia. Meanwhile, Young Shots. Here we are. He's gonna send it actually. Oh, they're wheel to wheel. I think Aiden's finally pit. He has shots side by side with Verify. Behind, Oliveira and Gleaming are side by side. There's so much going on. Gleaming's that's the fastest lap, so he's got the pace, but how is he down in P6? Behind Verify and Young Shots. We'll never know, as these two are side by side still. They've somehow kept it side by side through this entire section. Oh, he's hit him! No, and Young Shot's around. Oh, he's tapped him. He gets out of the track very nicely though. He reversed off there, very nice. Got out of the way for Gleaming and Oliveira. Gleaming goes wide and gets a 3-second penalty. Oh, but it's a abysmal race for MP right now. Duracell is nowhere near the points. 22 seconds off Josh Hall. Obscure with another penalty now. Josh Tomo with a penalty as well. So far, Mama Zelda, Moose, Verify, Oliveira and Aiden keeping it clean and avoiding penalties. Duracell with another one. A lovely heli shot again of the track. We watch Oliveira try to chase down Gleaming. 1.1 the gap is. And as it stands, he'll finish ahead of him with the penalties taken into account. He's actually gaining on him. You can see visually there, he closed up a bit. McMahon with a penalty now. Yeah, certainly a lot of penalties. McNair on 18, he's definitely near disqualification. Duracell on 12. Oh, Moose is in the pits. He's going to make his first pit stop very late. He took those softs to lap 12. That is impressive. But I think that's going to put him... Oh, is it going to be enough to put him in the points? Oh, no, it's not. Or is it? No, he's nowhere near the P8 and 9 runners, so running long did not pay off for Moose. He's... Oh no, sorry, he is in P10. He is the final point scorer as it stands. But, oh, actually, if he stays within 9 seconds of Josh Tomo, he can still snatch P9 from him. The field is definitely spread out now. Verify actually running in a podium position has gone unnoticed. But Gleaming's gaining on him. But yeah, Gleaming does have 6 seconds of penalties. So most likely Verify will keep that podium spot if he doesn't make any mistakes. Meanwhile, as it stands, it looks like Mamazel is going to get his second race in a row. He is well within 8 seconds of Toxin. Yeah, Toxin speeding in the pit lane, that's not an error you expect him to make. Being the championship leader and perhaps the driver's champion. We're going to interview both Toxin and Mahazelda since one's won the race, the other one has won the championship. Duracell with another penalty, this has not been a good race for him. Gleaming with, yeah, another purple lap though, he's at least going to collect the fastest lap. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him. He must have made an error somewhere because he was way down in P8 while Toxin was. Well, oh, and now he's nearly hit Verify round. That could have ended really badly. Luckily, it was very small contact. Oh, he's got another penalty. At this rate, he's going to fall behind Aiden if Aiden keeps up this pace. But he's going to... Oh, he sends it on Verify. Verify doesn't need to fight it. He doesn't care. He can let him by. Verify knows there's no point risking it. Josh come up with now 12 seconds of penalties. But yeah, Verify is going to chill behind Gleaming. Okay, Duracell is near disqualification as well. Whoa, whoa. I thought he lost it there. I thought that was the podium gone for Verify. That was scary. I do not wish that upon anyone binning it with like 1 or 2 laps to go. I know how it feels. It's awful. Those mediums must be going for him though. He's been very consistent this entire race though. Apart from that incident with Young Shots though, I'm not sure what the stewards will make of him. It was very close into a very awkward corner, I guess. But yeah, Toxin starts the final lap for us here. Around Jeddah. I think he's actually missing an end plate. He is, front left end plate. That's probably why he can't quite pull away from Mamasela, but the gap still is around 4 seconds, so he's been able to maintain this gap while having wing damage. So that is quite impressive. But behind, there's some overtakes being made as Obscure pits. Oh, what's happening? He's going for a fastest lap. I don't think he can set the fastest lap though, since that is the last lap he's pit on. Well, Moose is... maybe he's giving his teammate that extra point, not sure. But yeah, oh, Oliveira with a penalty. But he is ahead of Young Shots, so nothing to worry about here. Aiden with a pretty consistent race as well, P7. His first race, so the expectations weren't high. P7 is a good result though. But yeah, this man has been dominant for the second half of the season. I think it's safe to say. Gleaming and Young Shots, they were good contestants. They all led the championship at one point, but in the end, they just couldn't compete with this man right here. It was, yeah, the celebration's already beginning. He's gonna come across the line. He's going to slow down. That's kind of dangerous, but he's gonna come across the line to win the Drivers' Championship. Mamazella wins the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, and well, I'm sure both of them are quite happy with the result. Verify will claim the final spot on the podium, and Gleaming goes all the way down to P6. That must hurt. Well done to both him and Young Shots. They fought brilliantly the entire season, but it just weren't quick enough for Toxin. Toxin is just simply in a league of his own, and yeah, he wins the Drivers' Championship. Season 1 Division 2 Drivers' Champion was Jetpack, and now Toxin is the second ever in Formula V history. So yeah, well done to him, well done to all the drivers today. See Duracell come across the line. He's got to finish racing the fits. Yeah, it's not been a great race for MP. Young Shots has been able to salvage some points for the team though, so I'm sure there are some positives to take from that. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly get a separate party. Here we are. Mamazella winning the race. Obviously, have to watch the podium celebrations. Swedish driver, back-to-back race win for him. I hope he gets a seat for next season. He definitely deserves it.
Hello.
Hello, Toxin. You are the Drivers' Champion in Division 2. How do you feel?
Thank you. It's been amazing since I've had a rough week at school and stuff, but I'm very happy to come back with it today instead of the last race, so less pressure, and I'm just really happy with it, but
Yeah,
I don't know what to do.
you've pulled through. You did have a 5-second time penalty for speed in the pit lane. How did you feel about that?
I was only 3 kilometers over, but oh well.
Did you feel any pressure at that point?
No, because I was going to try to do an undercut on Mama Zelda and Gleaming, but then I knew I had 8 seconds, so at the end I just slowed down and let Mama Zelda cross the line at first just to make him feel good, and yeah, do a bit of slow down. Try to do it if I can't.
Yeah. One more question. So, how are you feeling heading into season 3 then? You'll be driving for Alpine. What targets do you have in Division 1? What do you think you can achieve?
Definitely points every race. I'm gonna try maybe get like a podium or something. Obviously I'm gonna go for a win, but it's gonna be nice having a new teammate and stuff, get used to it, back in Div 1 with my old team, actually doing the season this time. But yeah, I'm really excited.
So yeah, the current and former Division 2 champion in the same team, you and Jetpack.
Yay.
So yeah, thank you for your time. Good luck next season. I'm gonna interview Mama Zelda now, the race winner.
Alright, okay, see you, Jack.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, there you have it. The championship winner, Drivers' Champion. Now we're gonna invite Mama Zelda to the party. Hopefully he joins. Toxin joined the party really quickly, so I couldn't run through the race results, but you saw them. Toxin taking the win, or Mama Zelda taking the win. Toxin P2, Verify P3. Now, is Mama Zelda going to join? Right, Mama Zelda has joined. Hello, mate. How are you? Can't hear you. Is your microphone turned on? Yeah. Alright, well, you are the race winner. How do you feel, mate?
Yeah, I'm relieved. Yeah, it was good. Tough race, because both Carlins, were fighting this.
Yeah, that's your second win in a row, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Australia now,
Yeah, very nice. So, I asked this last week. Any offers from any teams? Yeah.
Not yet, not any Div 1 yet. I got a few offers for Div 2.
Ah. So, yeah. Did you feel any pressure fighting Gleaming for most of that race?
Yeah. I felt the pressure because Token was pulling away, so I panicked a little bit because I wanted to go for the win. So it was not good that Toxin was pulling away. But he got a penalty, I don't know why. Maybe it was speeding pit lane.
Speeding in the pit lane, yes.
Yeah. So I could just shield to the line and don't let the gap get too big. So
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time. You are the race winner, Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
thank you.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. So there we have it. Another race done. And I don't know if anyone is still watching. I want to make an announcement. From next season, I am going to stop commentating races. So Abu Dhabi Division 2 will be my final time commentating Division 2. So yeah, thank you all for your support, for watching the live streams, and yeah, well, I'll see you in Abu Dhabi then. Thank you everyone for watching. Goodbye.